Okay.
tempo. I mean, DK Jug, this is like a duo, a 1-2 duo I've seen a lot of. If you go back like 2 or 3 years, and it was always about the ability to take really fast tier 1 towers.
Even you should have seen that coming.
Elaine is pushing in as well. Trying to get that hard camp pull, but KRD is a little bit too far forward here. I'm not sure what exactly that was. He really wanted the hard camp to pull, I guess.
It was really far forward.
It used to be the other way around, right?
Yeah. Oh.
So no wonder that 40R is having such a rough go of it. Bottom lane, Oracle shows up, is able to get Misery. He's run down by the Blade Fury of the Juggernaut. HFN can stand his ground, though. He still controls the lane pretty well.
I don't see DK like absolutely crush any lanes, right? Because his attack animation isn't like fantastic or anything like that. So
First strike. Lelis just going to go for it, see if he can run down KRD. He does have that last word on him. It's going to do a lot of damage, but not enough. He is going to be able to kill that silencer, and with the healing salve going off on him, the bro strike's going to land, though. Tavo gets the kills, so Lelis thought he could get away off the healing salve. No such luck here. You can see what Chaos is doing. They're immediately trying to finish off this creep wave, so the Siege Wagon will continue to get as much damage on the tower as possible. There is going to be and Purge onto the Weaver. HFN is just going to turn and go for this Oracle kill. Now, the other core is going to come in from the side here, and they're going to go for Misery, so it looks like they're going to trade off supports. And he does, with the Helmet Dom, take over that Siege creep, stopping a lot of damage on the Tier 1, and now they can use the Siege to put some pressure on Chaos's lane instead.
you just start rushing mech and arcane boots. Didn't really feel that good. You don't really need mech at that time, and you sort of need arcane. Like it was just a lot of halfway measures that you'd have to go for as Enigma. You didn't want to ever go blink first.
Telekinesis pullback here. Weehaw, the Bro Strike is going to come out from Tavo. A heavy rotation from Chaos as they look to defend their mid tower.
It hasn't changed that much. The mid tower, just because of where it's placed, like in the middle lane, the proximity to Roshan, the way that the jungle is controlled, it's always going to be of importance. As Tavo going to come in, try to stop things. He's going to get rooted up, but the tower should fall. As he does get 200 gold.
Has the last word on him, is trying to make his way over to the shrine where the TP is going to come out. Oracle tries to save him as best he can, gives him a little bit of heal, but now 444 just realizes that he has TP'd into his own doom. He's just given Chaos another kill here.
Yeah, so they're going to trade those 2 kills for the mid tower.
Throws the bugs out nice and early, catches the creep wave before it connects with his own creep wave, which just means his creeps get more damage on the tower.
This would be a massive kill if they could actually get it. And 40R, they're going to drop the sentry. He's going to lead with the
going off. He does have his ultimate, but they're just going to throw out the black hole. Do they have enough burst damage? No, 444. It's going to be a little bit close, but fortunately the Oracle does so much damage. Tavo with the epicenter, and here at top lane, Lelis tries to turn around a little bit. He's going to get tossed back into the Sand King with the Sandstorm. Keeps on going during that time, so if that was the older Sand King, maybe he would have lived, but that damage over time, and now we're going to watch Misery probably die as well, unless he steals a really good ability in spin. Leo.
Can't do that, man.
That was the only way.
That was the only way. You know what's going to happen? He's just going to spin TP. They don't have nearly enough damage at this point in the game to kill him. With just
for Weehaw, Weehaw been out of position. The lasso is not up. But they may still be able to run him down, especially if they get this Malefice stun. That's really all they need. He's currently silenced up, but if they can still get the kill, the Burrow Strike goes out and actually misses, and the Oracle, just at the right time, waits for the refraction to go down, then finish him off with the Purifying Flames. Now he's going to try and keep himself alive here with a False Promise. He did get a heal.
Good.
He's up to full.
But we noticed, too, that the team that gets more bounty runes doesn't often win.
Yeah.
Like, Keen doesn't really care about them. Liquid cared about them a lot in the EG series, but it didn't seem to matter, right?
Yeah. Yes, it's all about, I mean, if you're not getting those bounty runes, you better be achieving something in return. Look at that heavy amount of burst, and this time around, There is no false promise. There is still an Oracle. It almost saves his life. Leo's going to go for the spin onto Misery. Oh, the Purifying Flames isn't quite enough. Now he's getting healed up. Unfortunately, the damage over time, the spin is good enough. The Epicenter coming in for the right-hand side. Look at that. A big two-man burrow strike. King RT tries to help out. We missed it. Oh, Theo completely whiffs it. They try and pull back the Weaver into the black hole, but he managed to get off the time lapse. He gets away. Everybody was so low on the side of Chaos, but it's only disaster here for paiN. They almost killed several members, but now Lelis, he's going to be run down by an HFN who was probably at like 50 health before he got off the time lapse.
Oh, that hole.
Oh dear. 40R actually comes back in. Weehaw. He does get off refraction, but it just gets burned so quickly, and he's not going to get a chance to be able to blink away unless they don't have vision. The Centaur stun, drop the sentry, get the kill. Good work from 444.
Very interesting build from Weehaw, by the way. And because the fact that there's no cancels on the enemy team, like no Tusk or anything like that, no Batrider themselves, I mean, I think he feels really comfortable farming aggressively. Like, I don't think he should be hitting anything but Ancients and pushing this top lane in.
40R tries to go for the bounty runes here. The full amount of chaos is a beautiful burrow strike epicenter. Look at that. It's going to take up the whole to the back line for the black hole. It lasts a little while, but eventually does go down here. The lasso was there to be able to grab that Weaver. Immediately buys back, time lapses back into the fight. So it is still 4 here from Chaos fighting into it. Another beautiful burrow strike. Lands on it too. Leo's taking so much damage. They are able to pop the shrine, so this false promise is going to be able to heal 40R back up to full. Weehaw hiding away in his melt while Leo tries to go for the silencer. Is going to die to the last word. Tavo missed the burrow strike on a dead hero, now maybe dying to 40 yards. The Yulscepter's going to buy him a little bit of time, but the burrow strike isn't back up, but he gets outside of vision. Now 40R has to turn and fight on someone else. Weehaw has the refraction. He's going to stay alive, as well as Tavo. All 3 cores of Chaos stay alive while HFN died, but
a really good buyback from HFN, and I love that he didn't hesitate at all. He just pulled the trigger. He's like, I got to go for it. Those fights always look really weird because you think to yourself, like, the team that bought back automatically made the greater investment.
That is a really good point. I feel like paiN has done a great job by protecting their objectives.
Mid tower's still alive.
This game out.
Yeah, mid tower's still alive, and I'd like to see DK over here right now. I don't want to see the Oracle here.
Yeah,
he's gonna die and they're gonna lose a tower after this.
And without that false promise, like, the whole reason DK was able to play forward and
they're going to wait for the Oracle to be up, as Tavo still waiting around the area. HFN going to come back in for this. And if you're paiN, you got to choose whether you're going to commit now or never.
They do not commit at all, and Tavo says, fine, we'll take the fight to you now that we have the Aegis. Blinking and stunning 40R, but it looks like someone from Chaos made the call to back up.
He did win ESL with that.
Yeah.
And beat VP and Wings in the process, and Newbie when they were, like, real good. So, you know what?
A 24-minute Midas.
I saw Fear tweeted after that game. He's like, nobody do this.
Oh, Fear knew. Look, great grab. Tavo, if they can actually chain stun him, but unfortunately there was the initiation onto the DK, and he wasn't able to get off a chain stun. The Omni Slash into the back line. They do have the black hole controlling up Weehaw, making sure he doesn't get off another round of refraction. They just need a little bit more damage, and they do manage to get it. Turn back over. Misery's going to die as well here. HFN needs to be able to skedaddle on out of here, as his Aegis is not going to make a whole lot of work if they don't have the numbers advantage. They already killed the most important hero in that fight, which was the Templar Assassin.
Weehaw potentially gets the bash talent. Until that happens, Leo will continue to just have a free jug game.
MKB for HFN, so we will have the counter to that butterfly of the Juggernaut. Lelis is going to be able to find Misery here, but bam! Tavo immediately jumps in, stops the Batrider, gets a stun on him. Weehaw delivers a lot of damage to Lelis, but Lelis is still able to fly over to high ground. King RD is going to go down here, threw down the global silence because he was going to die, so he might as well get it out, but that means there is no response to a potential black hole, and Weehaw really gunning for Lelis here, but there is going to be the save of the Oracle. Lelis should be healed up, as a healing ward plus false promise usually means full HP.
You've got to be on full retreat now if you're Chaos.
Yeah, they've got a bash. Tavo actually going for the stun here, but Leo, he's gone. Vision for a second. The Weaver is still down. He has no buyback. He's dead for 2 minutes.
What's going on? As Chaos, I mean, they're sticking around way too long.
Yeah.
They've got to be more careful about this. This Basher Juggernaut is a threat. And Theo now has Black Hole. There's no global silence. So for me, what I'd like to see from Chaos is a little bit more discipline. Don't have your silencer in a position where you can get caught like that. And they might just lose Weehaw here for free, as He's gonna get
lassoed into the Fortune's end here. He's gonna be popping his BKB and trying to run away with a refraction. The Blink Dagger's now up.
Why didn't 40R stun?
He
They're
didn't
chasing.
stun.
Yeah, he didn't stun.
Well, they may still catch Weehaw anyway. The Batrider spots him out. 40R TP'd onto the shrine, looking for Weehaw. Fresh refraction, fresh Blink Dagger.
I mean, Weehaw doesn't
No
have a
TP though.
Yeah,
So he's dead eventually.
this took like 10 seconds longer than it had to, but it doesn't end up actually mattering. Is they do nab the kill, and they want to go on Leo here.
He can actually kill Leo. Telekinesis, toss back into the Tavo stun. There goes the Global Silence, deploying everything they have, but he gets off the Manta and the spin. That means he's Magic Mirror to this epicenter. They do no damage. Now they have to retreat out for sure, as the Omni Slash is going to be able to bounce around, but HFN gets off the time lapse, and Shikuchi's away. Tavo burrow strikes through the right-hand side, blinks out, TP's away. Somehow, no, they are going to lose somebody out of this. It's going to be Tavo. That was not a good idea for an engagement.
It doesn't feel that bad not being able to deal damage. You can sit there and be a lot more passive than Chaos' supports have to be.
Sitting in the pit, but look at 40R. He is basically on patrol smoke duty right now. Anything he can do to spot Chaos trying to get inside the pit, but this is what we want to see from Chaos in the back line. HFN needs to try and kill this Oracle, but he is going to be stunned up by the Dragon Knight. Tavo also kind of missing his initiation as well. HFN forced to pop the time lapse. Won't have it for this fight, and Tavo, Yule Scepter goes down, but he's so far away back now. Tavo's going to be able to get to low ground and barely survives. He's going to be purifying flames, healed a little bit. HFN still gunning for this Oracle, but the team is surrounding this Oracle, protecting him at all costs, and they are doing so. Tavo with the epicenter, trying to go for the Yule Scepter. The Yule Scepter is going to stop his initiation. Now the black hole controlling up Weehaw. He's not going to have the refraction. He's going to get bursted down by the Omni Slash. HFN gets bashed up. He is going to be able to get a little Shikuchi away. Tavo tries to go for a burrow strike, but 444 is back up to full HP. He survives through all of this. Every kind of poke and prod at him, and he survives. Misery's going to go for the telekinesis to try and slow down this Batrider. He stole Black Hole. Unfortunately, there's no damage behind it.
Oh, the tip while
so
he's
sad.
doing it. I mean, you just see the teamfight superiority right now in paiN. Whereas Leo is just, you can't pass through him. Same with 4DR. These are two immovable targets. They're making full use of their heroes. He's going to pick up the Aegis, grab the cheese for his DK, I'd imagine. It's like, well, I guess I'm just going to cast it now. Gotta be more careful about taking these engagements. If you are Chaos, like maybe you get a few more attempts at this. Like reasonably, you get like 2 more good attempts, but your Weaver and your TA are going to fall off.
Sandstorm setting in with the Meld Strike. They're going to try and go for the double meld onto the Juggernaut, who's telekinesis right now, and he's going to be taking about half his HP pool. Tavo gets bashed up, trying to make his way back to the base with the Yule Scepter. He will be able to do so.
They have a lot of ways to fight, but their Dragon form is going to pop somewhat soon.
Yeah.
So this is actually going to force them back. And now some pings are coming out as Chaos. They know that the Batrider can't get there.
Got the Swarm jumping into the back line. Does immediately get the stun onto the Oracle, but he's able to get away. There is going to be Yule Scepter run down. That is HFN down. He gets controlled up, and Omni Slash eventually rips through him. We're going to go back over to the Black Hole, which is now caught down too. Weehaw may be falling here as well, trying to get off a little bit of damage on the Thea LaCour, but doesn't have a refraction up. Misery's dead as well. Here comes Tavo with the big epicenter, but no follow-up. He might kill an Oracle. Can't even do that much. Can't even kill the fight position, and that has been most of the last 10 minutes as Chaos trying and failing to kill this Oracle while the rest of paiN goes completely unimpeded.
You cannot kill anyone at this point. The damage just isn't there. When they did have the advantage, they just didn't do enough with it.
The only time they screwed that up is when they got a little sloppy and Oracle was
Yes, that was the only time we were just like, oh no, 40R definitely should have been there.
But for me, it felt like that was the game winner, right? Because next thing you know, Chaos has gotten into the pattern of the Oracle's going to save somebody. Well, how do we stop that? I guess we have to blow Global Silence. Then it means the Enigma's able to get the Black Hole in. It's just like this great story all set up from just this beginning engagements by paiN. They're going to be able to grab Weehaw, pull him back in. His refraction's already been burned down, bashed up several times. He tries to put the damage onto Lelis, but he has the cheese, so he's going to be able to heal up. They're going to dive the fountain because why not? You've just taken the big daddies in Chaos of the South American scene. paiN Gaming will eliminate Chaos here and move forward in the lower hit.
And that was a very dominant game. Aside from like 1 or 2 hiccups that they ran into, again, it just comes down to, it's sort of draft related in the sense that like you commit both those supports to counter. So then you have two supports that don't deal damage against some of the tankiest cores in Dota.